Oh no. I'm imagining that's way easier on the keyboard than it is on guitar, by the way. Hey guys, David here with a Cleaning Out the Shed, going back to 2013 with Korn with a K, and the song's called Falling Away From Me. And the performance is from 2013, which is, 10 and a half years ago, but the song's from 1999. And I gotta say, I like the band. I don't know their music well, and I just, that's one of the things I really love about this channel is that my person in this, my partner in this, Howie, just is constantly feeding me music that I've never checked out before. So I'm looking forward to this. I know these guys all have nicknames, which I see on the screen right now. So maybe we'll get to that in a minute. We got Monkey and we got Fieldy and Head and, all that stuff. And that's fun for them. And I like these Guitar Center sessions when they were doing it. I don't think they do them anymore. I'm not sure if they do. But every time I see one, like with Joe Walsh and with Coheed and Cambria, they're very high quality. It looks cool and it sounds great. So let's check it out. Korn, Falling Away From Me, live performance. Let's see what these guys can do live. Let's go, Korn. Roll it, Howie. Oh. Yeah. All right. See, look at they're already having fun. What's that riff? How can you play that again? I want to play this riff for a sec. Roll that back for a second. One more time. Go back a little bit. So, I talk about this a lot. When you sit down on your instrument, this is just one possibility of how this song got written. That one day the bass player, the guitar player, whatever, someone just sat down and then just played. And that could have been like, oh, well, that's kind of cool. I've never played that before. Maybe let's write a song. Or maybe someone sat down at a rehearsal and played it and they're like, hey, what's that? And then, you know what I mean? You don't know how these things start, but a riff, a little musical phrase that repeats over and over again is often the seed that creates a whole song. And I love that. So I don't know. I don't know if that's the way it got written, but it very well could be. Look at that. Ray. What's Ray's nickname? There's the riff again. Really pretty. Okay, I want to say that, okay, so now the riff was really hard at the beginning. It was really distorted, and now it's really pretty. And I want to say something. Never, ever should we judge any music by the looks of the band. Like, there's something about, like, if I was just to look at these guys, there's something that's a little, like, hard edge, the tattoos, the hair. There's something a little frightening about it. Frightening, that's not a good word. There's something like hard edge, like, there's something, it's hard to explain. You guys know what I'm talking about. There's a certain roughness to the way this band looks. Thank you, Howie. He feeds me these lines, these words sometimes, and it's good. But if you just close your eyes and listen, it's a really, if you put on the different sound, And that one riff can be played so many ways. All right, let's get into the song. I'm talking too much. Okay, I'm gonna, before he sings, then they go to this, which is a half step lower, and that's called a tritone. Now this is the only interval in music that's the exact same distance on both sides. 3 whole steps, 3 whole steps. Like if you have a third and then you invert it, it's a sixth. But this is a 3 whole steps and another 3 whole steps. And that sound, if you put the right bass note, it's very bluesy. But if you play that riff, it sounds very sinister, doesn't it? Like very, again, hard edge, rough, sinister, and dangerous. That's got it. That's a great riff. Yeah, and then you got a bass line, a funky rap. These guys are really blending a lot of different sounds, and I love that mic stand is awesome. All the stuff they got going on there, and he's kind of rapping with a little bit of melody on that vocal, bringing the dynamic down, and they're kicking ass live. Just phenomenal musicians. Bring it back down. Suicide insane. It's gonna be better tomorrow. Falling away from me. Falling away from me. Now his voice is kind of reminding me a little bit, his vocal, a little bit of like Devo. Okay? Throwing that in there. From me. Falling away from me. Hating me down. Really like these guys. Dude, what's he doing with the bass there? See, like that kind of stuff. I love when I see bands who just use every tool at their disposal. Like you're not limiting yourself to any. They're just like, wow, let's just play the bass. You don't see a bass player do that often. Like almost like a turntable or like whatever. He's playing the bass like a DJ would a turntable. If you think of it, do it. And I love that kind of creative freedom when bands have that. Guy's got a lot of drums and he can play all of them really, really well. Just saying. Yeah. That's so badass. That drummer. Oh, this guy drummer, man. Holy, she's great. I love him. Like the guy who's got all the technique. Like he can play anything on the drums and just reserves it for certain moments to just like let loose. I'm also going to say this reminds me a little bit of there's Beck, like a little bit of Beck. I don't even know who came first. Who was probably Beck came first before Korn. I don't know when they formed as a band. Maybe they came around at the same time. I don't know. I don't know enough about them. Woo! Drums. Woo! That drummer's what you call a bad motherfucker. So you just got to call him that. There's something really magical about this specific performance, and they're really capturing live what the essence of the song, the story's being told, and I feel it so strongly because they are, you can see and you can hear how meditative they are. They're just in a zone where they're locked into themselves, each other, the muse, the music, the spark. They're inspired, and it's just, and they're killing it. And their performances are spot on from a technical standpoint, from an inspirational, creative standpoint. They're just totally dialed in. A lot of things have to come together for that to happen. And it is on this specific performance. It's just, if I was to say, 1 out of 10, I don't love ratings, but this is a 10. This is like an incredible display of the song. And there's not even any fans there. To be able to do that in a studio that's a dry environment with cameramen looking at them, and there's no fan, they're like, that's kind of cool.
Life's falling away from me. It's falling away from me.
It takes a lot of experience
Life's
to do
falling
this.
away from me.
Yeah. So ominous. I mean, you guys, I tell you, I love that. I fucking love that. I really love that. That was like masterful on every level. I love the depth of his vocals. He's got so many bags that he pulls from. And, you Korn fans are all used to all the stuff that he does. But for me, kind of just more discovering them and just taking this performance, it's pretty rare that a vocalist can do that many things with their voice and incorporate it, especially into one song. And as a band, tight. I mean, yeah, Ray, that's probably like 100th of what he can do. But man, the drummer, dude, killer. Love his playing. He eats the drums up. And, then you got Monkey and Fieldy and Head, who are James, Reginald, and Brian. So great. What a killer. So now when I hear The other thing I'll say is this. In the Music Shed, the rock band program that I have here where kids come and I put them in a band and they stay, they work for a semester at a time together and they do, probably sometime, between 5 and 10 songs per semester. No one's ever suggested a Korn song. We've never done a Korn song. So, I'm not sure why, but that might be something that I suggest to them because I let them choose their own music. Anyway, that was just, you guys know how jacked I am about this. It's great. And I'm pretty sure they're still with the lineup doing shows and stuff, and I really want to go see them. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. I did. My heart's pounding, and I loved it. So, yeah, like, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications, and leave comments. Leave a buck in the tip jar if you're so moved. We really appreciate your support. Thank you guys for watching, and have a great day.